So guys, I just literally had to do this video today because I was talking to a coaching client and things came up, and I thought, you know what, there was so many good golden nuggets in that conversation that I wish I recorded the call. And obviously it was personal information, so I couldn't, share everything, but I wanted to basically give this content here because at the end of the day, we live life, we expect things to be a certain way just because they're told to us. So, for example, when we're in a job, if we want a higher pay, a higher salary, a bonus, whatever, we will never go and ask because we've just been told like this has never happened before. Like in this business, we don't give bonuses, or it's never heard of, or whatever. And because of that programming, we kind of limit ourselves. But what we need to remind ourselves is that we are in control. This is our reality, it's our world. And just what I want to say in this message, what a powerful thing I want to say is just never take no for an answer. Remember, there's always alternatives. The answer that you're given is never the final answer. So if you have something in your mind that you want as a result, stick to that. So even if you're told, no, it doesn't happen, this can't be done, just be like, yeah, okay, if that's what you're saying. But in your head, you're like, no, I know I'm getting this, I know I'm getting this. And even over time, it's just miraculous how things happen and unfold, and they'll come back to you. And maybe in a way, it'll be like it happened such a way they're maybe wrong, or you were owed a refund or something, and you don't need to think of how it's going to happen. You just have to stick to your guts and basically just know that this is the answer I'm getting, and no matter what, this is what I'm accepting. And I think it's because for example, with my client, she was getting treated a certain way by her specific person that she's in a relationship with. And when we got down to the bottom of it, asked her about the situation. I mean, obviously circumstances don't matter, but sometimes just to understand what's going on, you need a little bit of insight of what the scenario is. And when we got down to it, basically from her childhood, she'd always been let down. Her father had always let her down, gave her empty promises. They didn't have much money growing up. So, and I think her dad wasn't a big spender anyway. He didn't really believe in birthdays and going all out, that kind of thing. So say for example she wanted a doll, her dad would be like, yeah, you're going to get a doll on your birthday, and hype her up and get her all excited. And then when it was on her birthday, he'd be like, right, go sit down, you're not getting that. And obviously as a child, that's traumatizing, and then it kind of explained why in her current situation with her current relationship, her partner constantly made empty promises, promised her the world and then never delivered through. And don't get me wrong, he sounds like a nice guy, he seems like he has good intentions. It's not it's not intentional, he lets her down or anything like that, but it's maybe circumstances. And then I said to her, well, that's basically your deep beliefs. That's a rooted belief that you've got from childhood, which you need to work on, because number one, she is in control. This is her reality, it's her life, it's her world. So she decides what kind of treatment and what she deserves. And secondly, the circumstances, they don't matter. So basically it's the other person is just reflecting what she's mentally got in her mind. Her subconscious mind is used to this treatment, so that's why her person is showing up that way. And we need to reprogram that so that she's got more belief, she trusts herself, she gives herself love, she fulfills things to herself. So for example, if she's been putting something off, it's time to get that done. Maybe it's getting that body that she wants. Maybe it's something she started off, I don't know, painting in the house and never got around to it, or it was something she wanted to do for herself. Maybe she's always wanted to go on a trip and just keeps postponing it. So doing things like that, you're basically giving that to yourself. you're fulfilling promises to yourself. You're putting yourself first. And although it's nothing to do with her relationship, but because she's giving this to herself, she's reprogramming, like, this is okay, I'm allowed to give this to myself, I'm allowed to receive this. And obviously, like, you know, more than anything, be grateful. You know, be grateful that she's got this idea, because there's different realities, there's different versions of her that already exist. If she's got an idea, that already exists. That version of her exists. So what she needs to do is be that person. You know, if you don't have the money right now, make a list, but follow through. And if you do that, naturally the other person will start, you know, they will start showing up the way that you want. So if you do want more information for more coaching one-to-one to look at your limiting beliefs, or maybe looking at issues of why certain things are happening in your life, feel free to get in touch by messaging me or going to my website, AbundanceWithMel.com. Or I can also recommend that you download my ebook. And, you know, like, I'm genuinely here to help as many people as possible, to help everyone, so that you yourself can then go on and teach other people about improving their lives for the better. This ebook, it's genuinely something that I have so much believe in. I've created myself, and it's all, you know, it's got tactics, it's got scenarios, it's got techniques that I have used myself to get results. And, you know, I've manifested so much doing these techniques and these teachings. You can genuinely, like, you know, have a perfect relationship, you can have money, and, like, you know, like, you are your own limitation. So if you think you can get a specific type of person in your life, that's you putting that limitation in there. Why not be better? You know, why not have something better? If you want like £10,000, why not make it £1 million? You know, like, the sky's the limit. Why are you limiting yourself? And I think that's something that we always kind of do to hold ourselves back. And obviously it's a big jump for most people, because they can't even, like, fathom £1 million. They've never even thought about £1 million, especially with, like, I just absolutely, honestly, I hate the word hate, but I'm going to use the word hate because it actually, like, makes me crawl how much negativity we have out there, which is all aimed at us, you know, like the news, the economy, politics, wars. It's just like there's so much negativity going on, and I feel like I'm in my own cocoon. Like, I'm cocoon because I want to preserve my energy, and it's so important to protect yourself, because if you're not looking after yourself, you're going to leave yourself exposed, and negativity is going to affect you, and that's going to it's going to stop your manifestation, or it's not going to stop it, but it's going to delay it. It's going to delay your manifestation. So I would highly recommend, you know, look after yourself, put yourself first, give yourself love. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye.